What's up, guys? It's Rob from the Wrestling News. We will cover any of the latest news, reported leaks, and any rumours going around the wrestling business. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell so you know when the latest news going around the wrestling scene today. Now, let's start off with the first bit of news, but before we do, let's hit my music. WWE Hall of Famer Iron Sheik died of cardiac arrest. He also suffered other health issues just before his passing. Now, the Sheik passed away at the age of 81 on Wednesday, June the 7th. There is a link below in the description to see the statements from the Sheik's family and tributes from other wrestling professionals. Now, Cody Rhodes has said the toughest part is we're in a generation now, and one of the reasons why this has become one of the most successful and healthy time for pro wrestling or sports entertainment, one of the biggest challenges is that you're flanked by other guys and girls who could be in your spot and maybe are in your spot, and then you get it back. It's not a negative thing, but politics are involved in any type of entertainment. He also goes on to say that Charlotte Flair is not NXT Charlotte, Seth Rollins is not the Shield Seth, Kevin Owens is not the ROH Kevin Owens. They've experienced it, they've felt live crowds, they've understood bookings, they've understood turning over money, everything, they've understood it, and now we're all together. And lastly, Cody Rhodes has said that one of the favourite things, and I think one of the reasons why I have been in the best position I have been in my career, is because the same show I compete with a guy, the World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins, every week. And it's not negative. We would like to be the Raw face, and I would like to be the Raw face. I don't know. Some weeks maybe we trade it off, but that is what makes this good. Competition is what makes this good. And I need to compete against the very best. Seth, I'd say he's top 3, one of the very best. Roman being one of the very best. That's what we've been able to bring out, the very best in me. Tony D'Angelo and Channing Stacks Lorenzo versus the WWE Tag Team Champions Gallus is now officially on the card for NXT Great American Bash. Now, the other matches for the Great American Bash that have been officially confirmed are as follow. Blair Davenport versus Roxanne Perez. Mustafa Ali versus the newly crowned North American champion, Dominic Mysterio. Tia Hale versus Tiffany Stratton in a submission match for the NXT Women's Championship. And Dragunov versus Carmelo Hayes for the NXT World Heavyweight title. Now, Alexa Bliss and husband Ryan are expecting a baby girl. Bliss announced back in late May that they would be expecting their first child in December 2023. Now, all of us here at the Wrestling News wish to congratulate both Alexa and Ryan for the news of having a baby girl. MJF and Adam Cole win the AEW Blind Eliminator Tournament with the double clothesline and earn a tag team title shot against the current reigning and defending tag team champions, FTR. CM Punk leads backstage meeting at AEW Collision. A new report from Fightful Select notes that several topics were discussed during the meeting, with talk on how Collision can separate itself from what fans see on Dynamite, including the finishes to some matches. They went over what is and what is not good for Collision, such as finishes, shenanigans, and the like. A significant part of the meeting had to do with how Collision has differentiated itself from Dynamite, so much that many of Dynamite's usual detractors are now fans of the Collision product. It was noted that because of this, news of the meeting did not make its way to the talents who are usually featured on Dynamite more than Collision, and to talents who were not there that night. Former WCW and TNA Impact Wrestling superstar Shark Boy was brought into tapings of AEW Dynamite for the Shark Week promotion. Now, Warner Brothers Discovery is currently pushing cross-promotion with AEW Dynamite and Discovery Shark Week to promote tonight's Blood and Guts episode from Boston. And finally, Britt Baker wants a match with Mercedes Moné at New Japan Pro Wrestling and AEW Forbidden Door #3. Goes on to say this in an interview. There is a very famous female wrestler who used to go by the name of Sasha Banks. Now she's Mercedes Moné. She is on the circuit. She got injured, but when she heals up, I think anyone and everyone wants to see her in some capacity all over the wrestling scene. She's not in the WWE anymore, so she can do whatever she wants. And also, Britt Baker also mentions that she's in New Japan right now, but she's not exclusive to them. Just to see somebody of that caliber going out there and doing her own thing without the machine behind her and still succeeding, it's really cool. Now, guys, if you have any other news or rumours flying around on any of the wrestling companies or wrestling scenes, please make sure that you do leave a comment down below. But thank you very much for your time, guys, and we look forward to seeing you next time on the next wrestling show here at Wrestling News.